Good morning and welcome to episode 11 of Netherwood TV on Friday 4th of December. I'm Ripley.
And I'm Cullen, and we're both senior prefects.
In today's episode we will find out what the online HEP Fest is all about.
We will also have reminders of Netherwood values,
as well as hearing some general school news and reminders.
Last week we heard a short message from Mrs Brennan about Netherwood values of respect, and Miss Gwinnett talked to us about happiness.
Today we are hearing from Mr Bennett and Mrs Hubbard for the next two values.
Please listen carefully to those messages and think about how you can apply these in and out of school life.
The school value that I'm going to talk to you about today is responsibility. Robert Martin once said the responsibility for learning belongs to the student, regardless of age. We at Netherwood hope that you are the kind of student who will always keep learning and someone who will always take responsibility very seriously. This does not mean that we expect you to make no mistakes whatsoever. The measure of a person is how they respond when things don't go their way. Do you take responsibility for your mistakes, as well as for your successes? Will you take responsibility for your own learning? My challenge to you is exactly that. Take responsibility for your own learning. You are your biggest competition.
The value I'm going to talk about is aspiration. Leonard Sugar Ray said, "Within our dreams and aspirations, we find our opportunities." Maybe you already have high aspirations and know exactly what you want to achieve in life. Maybe you're still working that out. We have high aspirations for all of our students. We make no apologies for that. I want the best for every student who comes to my school. I know that you can achieve so much more than you give yourself credit for, and I'm personally challenging you to set yourself high aspirations.
Now we have another profile from Mr Stones to show how taking PE as an option can help you in your future career.
On screen now you can see this week's profile from an ex-Netherwood student who took GCSE PE as an option.
After leaving Netherwood, Mr Cox went to Dearne Valley College to complete a level 3 BTEC in sports coaching. Through his college course, he had an opportunity to complete a 2-week traineeship in Spain to work with Malaga FC.
He went on to study a degree in sports science and development at Sheffield Hallam University, and now working at Netherwood as a cover supervisor and aspirations to become a PE teacher.
Now on to some Year 9 messages from Mrs Wharton.
Well done to LAA for being this week's top form based on conduct points.
Rianne L is continuing her reign as a top Year 9 student for having the highest number of conduct points. Well done.
Good luck to LOA and DFE as they head into the FA Cup final next week. We'll find out who won it in next week's episode.
From 7th to 11th of December, HEPC are running a HEP Fest, which is free online festival to provide information and support for students on their future options.
There will be a number of sessions available discussing careers of the future, degrees, apprenticeships and subject-specific sessions where you can find out more information about further and higher education.
There will also be sessions on student well-being and the support that is available at higher education and what students' life is like.
Please take a look at the poster on screen now for more information and how to access the event.
Now on to some general school news and reminders.
Please remember to keep bringing your food donations for the Thursday Food Bank appeal. Last week we had 175 items donated from staff and students.
It is the first Year 11 Parents' Evening on Thursday 7th of January, and all parents should have received a letter with information on how to book an appointment.
Appointments can be booked from 12 noon on Monday the 7th December using the online appointment booking service outlined in the letter.
Due to government restrictions, this will be held virtually, and all the information about how this will work is also in the letter, so please ensure that all parents have received a copy.
Remember that next week is a week A, so double check your timetable.
Thank you for watching Netherwood TV. We'll see you next week for the next episode.